Hey guys, so welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be going over tips and tricks for the new RRO Make It to Midnight. So I will be reacting to my own clips, and yes, let's just get straight into it. So first things first, the first thing I always do when I spawn in is I'm always looking to see what generators are around me. So if you see, I was looking up, trying to see the light beam as I do it here again. I'm looking up to see that light beam to see which generator I'm at, so I'm next to green. So that just lets me get a boost so I can start on the generator quickly. We had a somewhat decent bonky here. We had a level 36 bonky here, so pretty good bonky. So you gotta be aware. And then of course it's just starting on the generators, getting them done. Alright, so here teammate fails generator and runs away. Here's a big tip. Don't run away when you fail a generator immediately. You can usually get 1 or 2 spins in before you have to go hide. So I don't usually hide until I see that caution mark there. And then it's just a good thing. Like here, we're just hiding, finding a good spot to lay down. Once he went past, again, teammate just hiding. Like bonky was already gone. He didn't need to do that. So once he went, me and my teammate were talking. He told me that he was chasing him away. So then we went into yellow to start on another generator. Okay, then here we go haywire because of teammate getting caged and fail. And again, teammate, again, after the guy got caged, is across the map, went to hide. Like, you can usually get a couple of spins. I didn't leave. I saw bonky, didn't leave until I needed to. Unfortunately, he just kind of took that left there and looked at me, but and then here's just an invasion cat, especially when you're around the merry-go-round. And then again, I just found a spot that's pretty hidden and just hid there. I think bonky ends up going right by me. Yeah, right here. So again, and then I kind of adjusted myself so I was away from his visibility. And the second he left, I went right back on the generator. That's such a big tip. Such a big tip. Like, when he's gone, most bonkies won't circle back. So just go back to what you were doing. So we were able to evade him there. Okay, and then here, just a big tip, whenever you're finishing up a generator, always set a plan. So we, from here, knew that we were going to go to white, and also try to get our teammate that was caged, but we ended up being too late. But again, looking around, being aware, knowing that bonky can really kind of move around. So we just kind of were being aware, walking across. And then when we ended up starting to head to white, our other teammate got caged, but he got caged to where we were going. So, Yeet Boy was going to head on to white generator as I went and saved our teammate. Okay, another massive tip. Whenever you are encaged, bonky cannot see where you are. So do not honk the horn. Unless you have the ability that gets you out by honking the horn, do not honk the horn. It just gives away your position, and a bonky can just camp you and you will not be saved. So here I'm just saving my teammate. Like I said, Yeet Boy is on the generator. And then always, whenever you can, always let your teammates heal you. So here I directed him. I knew that he was coming, so I directed him to come to the bush as I healed him. And then we ended up moving from here. We ended up moving to purple. So a little bit of a difference between me immediately running and not. I also knew bonky here was very close. So the second I failed that haywire, I knew we were going to need to hide because the last we saw him, he was at white. So there I kind of came out in the open to see if he was coming. I'm pretty sure he ended up coming. And then from here, yeah, there he is. From here, you just got to make a plan on your escape. So we ended up running. Okay, and then here, second I get on the generator, bonky's coming. And really sometimes it's on, you don't really need to move. So there I just kind of hid. You didn't even see me. I really didn't need to get up there, honestly. I probably should have just stayed put. But found a bush, stayed there. Again, he just ran through the bush I was in. But the second he goes away, here's it again. Second he goes away, I'm right back on the generator. That is such a big tip. The second bonky goes away, get back on the generator. Because half the time, especially if they're chasing someone, they will not be back soon. Or because they think that they cleared it. So here our teammate just kept leading him right back to us. It was pretty stupid. I don't know what he was doing. And then I think he ends up asking where we are, and he literally just walked right by us. So again, Bonky doesn't see us, so we're good. And so we just keep going, and we just grind out this generator. So unfortunately, our teammate ends up dying here, and Bonky comes back. So we go into hiding. So I just found a bush and hid, because we unfortunately failed that. So when Bonky came back, I think Yeetboy ended up getting chased away. So I asked him where he was, and he said he was getting chased. So then I got right back again, right back on the generator. The second you know he's gone, you can get right back on the generator. Yeah, and then just grinded out the rest of his generator and then headed for the exit. Okay, and then here again, this is why communication is key. Yeetboy was telling me the whole time that Bonky was towards south exit, so I was just able to come to north and just keep going on north, because constant communication, Yeetboy was able to give me intel of where he was, and that's just an easy win. And then as you can see here, I just taunted Bonky. Not really necessary, but it's kind of fun to do. So from there, we'll move into a losing game and kind of show you the differences between a game that was won and a game that was lost. Okay, here's the second clip. Unfortunately, a little bit less video quality because this one is a bit longer, so I had to screen record it. But other than that, back to, I want to kind of talk about my abilities here. So my favorite ability by far is probably Get Hyped. So whenever you heal a teammate, you get a 5-second boost that allows you to really sprint from across the map. It's kind of ridiculous. Definitely escape enchantment helps a lot when you're honking a horn. And then powering up just gives you more stamina, so it can help with escaping. Here, again, me and Yeetboy spawn next to each other, so me and him are just starting on yellow generator. So this one's kind of a risky tip, but as you can see here, I failed, so unfortunately I drew Bonky's attention, and as you can see, he's heading over, but me and Yeetboy decided to stick on the generator and are able to still escape. So I love using the carousel right next to this, because there's that little snack bar bench that you can kind of cram yourself under, and it's very hard to see as Bonky, but also just using this, using this wall also works. So yeah, I just was able to avoid him and keep moving. So again, me and Yeetboy are finishing up a generator. We notice Bonky is coming. I get into hiding. Sometimes you don't really need to get far away from a generator to be hidden. Yeetboy stayed on it a little longer, chased him away, and again, second Bonky was gone, I got right back on the generator. That is such a important tip. That is one of the better tips I can give, is the second Bonky is gone, go back to whatever you're doing, whether that's rescuing a teammate, getting a generator, moving to a generator. Once he's gone, they usually do not circle back, and that, again, is the case for this clip. Here I unfortunately run across Bonky. He sees me. I didn't kind of realize he saw me until very late. Again, I tried to hide, but he had already saw me, so I was able to react. Kind of ran around in a circle. I was trying to think. The real reason I did that was I was trying to think of what to do. I opened the porta potty there just to kind of fool him, to see, like, he ends up looking in there and realizing I'm not in there anymore, and then I'm able to escape. So doing stuff like that to confuse a Bonky can be very helpful. That's also another tip, like just using confusion. I was also unfortunately not able to save my teammate, which ended up backfiring big time, as you will see at the end. He exactly was not very helpful for us once he was dead. Here I was trying to get some white done. I noticed his aura coming towards me, and I was able to find a solid spot to hide. I thought it was solid until he went around the corner and bumped me. So I should have been more vigilant and went around the other crate. And then here that just kind of was bumbling around. I was trying to find a hole to try to redirect towards purple, and I couldn't find one, but I ended up getting away. Here he runs right by me. Doesn't realize I'm directly next to him. So, if he's nearby, then you kind of just have to stay hidden here. I didn't want to risk it because I knew he was still surrounding. I could hear his footsteps. And then I end up leaving. So, yeah. Okay, and then here again, communication's key. Yeetboy ends up telling me where Bonky was when he got changed. So I know I'm nearby that point, so I decided to hide. And it basically saved our run, because had I got hit, we would have been dead, and he runs right by me. So he also has escape enchantment, so he was able to get himself out. Here, just kind of unfortunate. This is when I ended up selling the run. I started my heal before he did. Somehow his heal got off and mine didn't. And E-Boy, because he was one hit, ended up dying. And I think from here, I'm just going to kind of skip forward and show you what not to do as a teammate when you are dead. Just because you want to play doesn't mean you should mess other people up. Show you what I mean by that in a second. Here, another solid invasion. I knew he was coming, so I knew he was coming through that exit, so I found my way back behind the desk so he couldn't see me, runs right by me, and he has no idea I'm there. But now I'm going to jump to how to not be a horrible teammate. So here I go back on white, and the dude just straight up tells him exactly where I am. I try to hide, and because he told Bonky exactly where I am, Bonky comes up through where I supposedly went. I don't really know how he knew I was in this bush, but he did, and he comes right through and bonked me, and that just really ended up killing me for the most part, because if I would have been 2-hit there and the teammate never said anything, he would have went right by me, and I would have been able to get back on yellow. And then this was kind of just the finishing move. Again, just ways to be a god-awful teammate. I'm at 80% on a generator, and he just completely rats me out. Again, this Bonky just somehow was getting the luckiest lookbacks of all time. Like here, he should have really just passed by me, but he just takes this little left. He takes a little right. Here, hold on, I'll come up in a second, but he just looks right. He just runs literally right by me, misses his first swing. I'm able to evade him for a little bit. Again, his teammate is still coming to him. And then once he ran by me here, just a horrible route, and then he just got a glimpse. Again, just like the luckiest little glimpses ever. Just a horrible teammate. We'd probably end up winning that round if my teammate would have left. But yeah, it's just how not to be a teammate 101. You should really be helping your teammates out when you're dead, deceiving Bonky. Just because you want to play, go to the play again door. I kind of got mad here, but don't sell your teammates out. It just doesn't make it fun. But other than that, I'm going to end it here. So that is my tips and tricks for how to play Make It to Midnight. And I hope this helped you out. So yeah, have a good day.